Hi, Seoul. How are you doing? My name is Martijn Winkler. I'm the writer and director of the web series Swipe, which I'm very happy to say is selected at Seoul Webfest. Swipe is an anthology series, 7 episodes in total. Every episode features a different character and a different story, but they're all thematically linked. And it's a story about the influence of smartphones on our daily lives. So each character has a different kind of story, but the smartphone is an essential part of what happens, either beneficial or to its detriment, a thing of change for the good or for the worse. The unique aspect of the series, perhaps, is its visual style. We really focus on the phone. It's when you look at your phone, on your smartphone, if you do it yourself, and you're looking on your phone, it's that gaze on the phone that you have when you're looking at it, and where you see the screen in the middle and everything evolves around what's happening on the screen and how you're interacting with it, and you see your thumbs, but the world around it is still there, but it's kind of blurred also in sound. So that visual is exactly what our series is. So we're looking through the eyes of our characters and find out what's happening to them, what they're thinking through their phone. And it really puts the phone in the center of the attention, as it is in everyday life these days. So how did I come up with the idea? Well, my starting point was my hate-love relationship I have with my phone. I love what I can do with it. I love the options it offers me, the technology I can use, but I hate the person I become very often because it completely sucks me in. It's addictive. I find that when I'm talking to people and something happens on the phone always wins. So I'm always struggling with how to cope with using the phone and still being, in life and with people in actual social interactions. So that struggle I thought was an interesting concept to base a series on, to investigate how much, what the impact is of devices on everyday life. So how did I make it? Well, what you see in every episode is the phone in the center, all these interactions, a lot of stuff happening through the phone, on the phone, around the phone. And there's no special effects involved, no graphics, no animations, no visual effects. It's all live and real, which meant a huge amount of preparations with our team, which meant, you see the one phone on the screen, but there were 26 smartphones behind the scenes with a whole team of people sending the right push message or notification or tag at the right moment. And these were all long takes in which everything happened live. And it felt almost like a military operation, some of these takes, to get it all right. So this live aspect is something very unique, but it also brings a sense of realness to it, because there's no animation. It means that interactions on the phone aren't always perfect. There's mistyping. The phone doesn't really always do what you want, just like you and I have in everyday life. And I wanted that real aspect of the phone in our series, and not a perfect visual graphic world where the phone is just a delivery device, because the phone is so much more. It's an intimate part of our life, and we love and hate it. So I wanted to have it real in the screen. How did I promote it? Well, basically, we put it online. We created short snippets. We have different of the characters had social media profiles, so that we tried to create a bit of a buzz online and on social media where things were shared from these different scenes as if they were posted by the real people, to create a sense of what's happening to these people. Who are these people? And then we launched the series where these answers were explained. And then we relied mostly on word of mouth, people seeing the episodes, liking it, sharing it, offering them snippets to share, that kind of thing. So it grew over time, I guess. And we had some really great publications and showings at festivals, which helps a lot as well to get the word out there. Where can you see it? Well, it's here in the Netherlands, in Dutch. You can see it. Internationally, we're still touring the festivals, so when that's done, perhaps it's going to be shown somewhere. So yeah, I'd say keep in touch, and I'll let you know. What's next? Well, at the moment, we're in pre-production for a new web series called Heat, which we hope to be shooting in July, August. of course, the COVID pandemic has changed a lot, so we're still struggling with that. But it's going to be a 12-episode web series about the impact of climate change on everyday life. I guess that's a recurring theme in my work, to dive into what the impact is of certain things we might take for granted, or not see or not know, but how that affects our everyday life. So technology and devices was the case in Swipe. And climate change I'm working on now. I think it's a really important subject to dive into and has a lot of dramatic potential. So thank you. Have a great festival. I wish I could be there. And if you have any questions or remarks after seeing the episode or the series, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to talk about it, explain more, be in touch, and see everybody else's work as well, obviously. Bye from Amsterdam. Stay safe and healthy. Thanks so much.